What's going on, guys? Noah from Gamers here, and I found this video and I thought I'd just give a quick summary of my thoughts on it while watching it, so let's go ahead and do that.
I want to make a video where I just talk about something that's on my mind completely unscripted, because I haven't done that in a long time and I think it's good practice.
I agree with her. It is good practice to do unscripted videos. That's why I'm making my video response in the same fashion.
Recently, I've been feeling incredibly confident and empowered in my body. My dysmorphia has reduced significantly. I'm not exercising any more than I was. I'm not eating any healthier. I'm definitely not eating any healthier. The thing that's changed is that I've been receiving frequent vocal endorsement of my body, and it's mainly from men. This dynamic really challenges my feminism. I feel like one of
Oh, really? It challenges your feminism, does it? I could understand why, though. You're used to hating most men and everything they do and thinking that it's rape and sexist, and now all of a sudden you are coming to the realization that you, as a female, you enjoy male gratification. So astounding. Let's hear what she has to say.
feminism's core ideals is empowerment and seeking empowerment from kind of within yourself and your gender.
Okay, I have an issue with this because why the fuck do you need to feel empowered by your gender? Why feel empowered by a descriptive attribute of your human anatomy? Your human anatomy is different to that of a male's, so you are a female, and males are different to females, so they're males. How is that empowering? You should be empowered by your achievements. You should be empowered by the fact that you have a YouTube channel with 63,000 subscribers, something I'm rather jealous of personally. But that's what I'm saying is why feel empowered by your gender? It's a little unneeded, I think. Let's continue though.
And I find that incredibly difficult to wrestle with when I'm literally seeking male approval of my body unintentionally without me even noticing.
Yeah, Lucy, the reason why you're doing this is because I am assuming here, but I'm assuming you're straight. You like knowing that the sex that you are attracted to is attracted back to you. This is how our species procreated for centuries. Millenniums? Is that the right millennials? I don't fucking know. Is 1,000 years a millennium? Regardless, for at least 30,000 years, this is how our species has procreated. So I don't understand how you're so confused by this, but you are a feminist, so I guess I can kind of see it.
And also, this doesn't mean I want it to stop. Like, this
Of
is
course
such
not.
a positive
Of course not.
influence in my life, despite where it's coming from. I just want to use the...
Hold on, despite where it's coming from, what is so bad about male approval? What is wrong with that? If you like when dudes think you're hot, that's fucking fine. I don't get it. But then again, I'm not a feminist, so let's continue again.
this platform that I'm now on to like further develop my body and like self-love from within as opposed to from outside influences. Also, I find it really weird that I'm definitely not the only person that has this.
Really, you find it weird that you are enjoying the attraction of the sex that you're attracted to, and you think it's weird that other people are that way. How sexually repressed are you? You're beginning to sound like an evangelical Christian. But go ahead.
Paradoxical relationship with body image, and that probably that's part of the reason why there are so many young women with terrible self-esteem issues.
No, you're wrong. First off, women are not the only ones that suffer from self-esteem issues. Males do as well. It's sexist to believe that only women can suffer from self-esteem issues. Secondly, it's because movements like feminism tell females that they are so stupid that they can't decide what's uncomfortable for them, that they can't decide what they enjoy or what they don't enjoy. They have to all think one and the same. Hive mind, we're all one, we're all one. I get that your fucking menstruation cycles line up when a bunch of you are in the same area, but your thoughts don't have to as well.
You must subconsciously be being fed this idea that a male approval is the most important thing.
I can tell you right now that it's not subconscious unless it's coming from your own subconscious. If your subconscious is telling you like you enjoy male approval rather, maybe you fucking do. Maybe you should stop listening to all these so-called female speakers that are going for empowerment when really they're just trying to get you to think exactly like them. And this video seems to be you have thought exactly like them for so long, and now you're finally starting to break free. So I'm hoping that my response to you will push you away from being a member of the hive mind and thinking for yourself.
Or of the greatest worth in your own understanding of your body. It must be relatively subliminal because I don't think I've ever been told that in my life. In fact, I've had a lot of way more positive, empowering influences on the way that I view my body. But somewhere down the line...
But yet you still suffer from body dysmorphia. I believe that is a mental illness that makes people overly criticize themselves. And I could be wrong, but how do you not see that it's you, Lucy? It's you. If you want to feel differently, start thinking about it differently. Please. Let's go ahead and continue.
Something has made me think subconsciously that being desirable is one of the most important, ingredients to self-love and to ridding yourself of dysmorphia.
It might be one of the most important ingredients for you. It's not for me. It's not for some of the people that I know. I really don't give two fucks what most other people think. Whether that's a good trait or a bad trait is up to other people to decide. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck what those other people think, so it doesn't affect me what other people decide. You seem to be slightly different. I'm not going to say whether or not that's a good thing because I think it's up for you to decide. Maybe you disagree, but we'll see.
And whatever else, that your good body image depends on being desirable. And that
not
is
necessarily.
super scary.
No, Lucy, you've been a feminist so long that you think everybody thinks the exact same. You have no concept of the individual. It might be scary for you. It's not scary for somebody else, necessarily. Stop scaring other fucking people with these ghost stories. Please, Lucy.
Because shockingly enough, you are not going to be desirable to the majority of people you meet in your life. And thus, your validation is going to be incredibly low if that is what your validation depends on. And that's probably why mine was for so long. So I can't help but see a vicious cycle that's impenetrable. How do we stop it from continuing? Because no matter how...
You just do. You're talking about thoughts. You realize this, right? You're talking about emotions, feelings. For the most part, you can control those. And yeah, sure, you can't do it right away, but with some proper mental exercise, yes, you can. I've done it myself. I've known people that have done it. Just don't be lazy. Don't be mentally lazy, at least, because I'm physically lazy. Can't catch me fucking running a block.
How many times I've been told good self-love, self-empowerment mantras and thoughts and tried to get in that mindset. I literally couldn't see myself in that way and I couldn't change it through my own words. God, it's so messy.
It's really not that messy. I really think you're overcomplicating it, but feminism loves to overcomplicate stuff, doesn't it? I am glad that you're having these conflicts within your inner monologue or your inner dialogue. Because maybe you'll finally start to figure out that feminism is a load of bullshit. I'm sorry, but modern feminism is a load of bullshit.
Relationship we have with feminism and our body image is just so horrendous.
I agree, it is horrendous, and that's why everybody should drop it. And if you don't, you're probably going to hate yourself within 5 years.
Hear your thoughts on this, because as you can tell, this is the beginning of a thought process that hasn't quite properly begun yet. I just don't really understand why validation was the thing that made me click, and how
I don't think it's the validation that made it click, Lucy. I mean, it might have been. I'm not in your head. I think it's just you're sick of hating everything. That's what I think it is. I could be wrong, but that's what it seems like. Is that because you said despite where it comes from and all these other things that are like passively aggressive towards the male gender, I think you're just starting to realize that you shouldn't hate every male, Lucy. You shouldn't.
how do I negotiate that with my feminism? Oh, heavy subject.
Not really.
I think I need your input to make me understand it more. So if you've got something you'd like to add or say or share your personal experience, make a video response.
Okay, well, here's my video response, Lucy. Sorry it may not be as careful and as PC as you may have wanted it. There are swear words, watch out. But I just can't stand how I really believe feminism has fucked with your head, made you feel like you're bad for enjoying the approval of the sex that I'm assuming you find attractive. You're not a bad person for that, Lucy. It's normal. It's how we naturally get the drive in our mind to procreate. So yeah, hopefully you take what I said into heart. For those of you that are watching that aren't Lucy, feel free to drop a like on this video if you want to see more. I enjoyed making this video. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Feel free to subscribe. Catch you guys on the flip side.